Have you ever just wondered about certain people that can get up? They can get up and tell a story, and they're so mesmerizing that I mean, even around the water cooler at the office, there's certain people that you may work with, or certain people in your family, you know, the uncle or the aunt that tells the funniest stories, and they can enrich those stories with, I mean, their humor and describing details that are just makes you feel like you are there in that position and what's going on, and they describe it to a T, and they make you feel it. Even in speaking to somebody, they make you feel that. Some people have that already instilled in them. I don't know why that is. Some people, it's already there. They just have that knack and that ability to do that. Then there's some of us that have to work on it, and that's okay. You learn and you grow and you get comfortable in front of a camera or in front of other people and talking and telling these stories and describing things, and people are mesmerized by that. They want to listen. They want to know more about it. Like, wow, this is intriguing. Tell me more. You know, so that's the same way with acting. It's like you want to hear what's going on. You want to know more. You want to delve into that. And so that's what people need. You just feed them and you draw them in. See that? Look at my hands, like draw them in. Okay, that's what you got to do. And it's something you may have to work at. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. The best way I can say or describe it is, you know, get in front of your camera at home and just start talking. Tell a story. Watch your mannerisms. Watch your movements. Watch your facial expressions. You know, you can be a little animated, you know, in telling a story, and have fun with it. And the thing about it is, some storytellers, they can make an audience feel that they are the only person that they're speaking to. And it can be just a look, just looking at them. That draws people in as well. When you look at them and you gaze at them and you're talking, and when you slow down, they lean in to whisper, and then you get really big, and they're like, what? Just practice. You know, it takes practice to do that. And you can do that at home. You can do it in front of your camera. Just make little videos, little shorts, and if some of them are really fun and you want to share them, you can always post them online and see what, you know, kind of gauge yourself, see what kind of responses you get. And it's just a lot of fun to practice that. And, you know, if you're like, I don't know any characters, I don't know any stories, sure you do. Everybody does. You have stories in your life that have happened to you, and things that have happened, and could be funny things. You know, there's people, there's this thing on PBS, which I watch PBS all the time. I watch documentaries. I don't watch much TV or movies, believe it or not, but documentaries, bios are really important to me, and I watch those. And I like to watch people that on PBS, I think it is, they have this thing where they have these talks where people who are not actors actually just get up on stage and start talking about stories, incredible stories in their life, or things that happen to them. They're not sad, but they're things that we all have kind of been through at one time or another, so the audience can relate to what they're talking about. And they're very interesting to watch and listen to, and I've learned so much from these. And just watching the people tell these stories, these are normal people, they're not actors, but they do an incredible job. And anybody can do it. It takes a little bit of practice to be in front of people, be in front of a camera, and to tell these stories. So everybody has some kind of story in their family, somewhere along the line. From when you were little, to a tween, to a young adult, to however old you are. It doesn't matter. Everybody's got stories. Something interesting they can talk about. And really hone up on those skills and talk about it and make people feel the situation, what's going on, and just have fun with it. I found that the best way to, and if you're doing a character too, in particular, you don't have to do a character in your storytelling, but the best thing to do is to, I find characters all the time, sitting in a dental office or a doctor's office and just sitting there waiting to see them and listening to the conversations that are going on around you. Usually it's two people sitting together talking, and not so much focus on what they're talking about. I don't want to impede on their privacy, but I do listen, but I watch their mannerisms specifically. I watch how they move and how they talk, and you really can watch them and gain some ideas for new characters off of people, because people are fascinating to me. And just the way they speak, it may be a different language, or it may be a certain southern accent, or could be another accent, or just the way they speak is mesmerizing. You can't stop listening. And I watch them, and even at the mall or at the stores, you can sit and watch people. You can watch everything they do and listen to their talking and their bantering back and forth. So I picked up on a lot of characters through the years on that. It's fun to watch people and fun to listen to them and just watch their mannerisms and their behavior. So fascinating. But anyway, just wanted to share that with y'all. I'm having another workshop coming up at the end of this month, and I'm excited about that too. Like I said, we have some really good stuff in store for everybody. So yeah, we'll talk soon.